friends, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're an old friend. My name is Desiree, aka Mama Friendly. I do all sorts of videos on my channel, from cooking videos to planner videos, vlogs, hauls, homeschool videos with a Disney twist, a little bit of everything. So if any of this sounds like fun to you, I hope that you'll subscribe and join me on my YouTube adventure. Today's video is a collab, and it's hosted by Jessica Myrose and Tiffany from Small Town 6. It's a monthly grocery haul collab, and this is the very first month that I'm participating in. So this grocery haul is going to be food just for me, and it's probably going to last me about 2 to 3 weeks. Hubby basically lives off of takeout, and my son has a lot of food allergies and also food aversions. So we spend about $600 a month for his food alone. And so my budget is really where I can be flexible. This is kind of meant to supplement what's already in my freezer and my pantry. And my aim is to spend less than $160 a month just for myself. I eat gluten, dairy, and soy free. And so here's what I got this week, which again should last me 2 to 3 weeks, along with everything that I've already got in my freezer. I just try to basically supplement with fresh produce as needed. Before we get any farther into the haul, I do want to let you all know that I have both Tiffany and Jessica's channels linked below, and I also have the playlist linked below in the description box, so that once you've watched my grocery haul, you could see what all of our friends put together for their monthly grocery hauls as well. As I mentioned earlier, this is kind of more of a supplemental kind of grocery haul for me, so I tried to just pick up the 1 or 2 ingredients that I needed for an abundance of recipes that I'm otherwise pretty much prepared for. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just unloading everything right now. I'm gonna show you each of the items and tell you kind of what I'm planning to do with it, and then you're gonna get to put my groceries away with me as we go. I always get my groceries delivered, and I've been getting my groceries exclusively this way for years. Since way before the pandemic, it's just something that I've always done out of convenience. But especially now, with my son being high risk, I don't see a reason to go into a store if I can help it. So I always get my groceries from either Amazon Fresh or Whole Foods. This particular haul is from Amazon Fresh. So the first thing I have here is 2 18 packs of eggs. I eat a lot of eggs. I eat them every morning for breakfast. I cook with them, I bake with them, so I always have a bunch on hand, and they're a super versatile and budget-friendly ingredient, so why not? Next up, we have a couple of freezer items. So first we have this bag of breakfast sausage patties. They're my favorite kind because they remind me of the kind that McDonald's uses. And then I've got these Applegate gluten-free chicken tenders. This is more of a luxury item. I don't have these on hand all the time, but I like them for a quick lunch. And my son has recently shown some interest in trying them, so I like to have them around in case he gets inspired and decides he wants to try a new food. I'm always willing and hoping that he's going to take something off of my plate, and so anything that he shows even a remote interest in, I tend to buy more of. We have a pound of ground beef here. I don't know if I had a specific idea for this ground beef or if it's just that it was on sale. It's usually $5.99 a pound here for the 80/20, so it must have been marked down. These Italian sausages, I really like chopping them up and roasting them with potatoes, and I'll eat them just like that on day 1, but then on day 2, I reheat them in the pan and then throw a fried egg on top. Delicious. And speaking of breakfast, I've got uncured bacon here. It's the only kind I buy because I feel better about the ingredients. I don't feel like there's as much icky stuff in there. So this is actually for me, but I buy it with the intention of my son will probably steal some off my plate, and I want to feel good about what he's eating. 6. I had to count. I have 6 packs of chicken drumsticks here. I usually buy thighs, but believe it or not, they were out of stock. So I ended up getting chicken drumsticks, which is basically the same feel. Like I'm not much of a white meat person, which is fine because that works better for my budget. So I probably will keep a couple of these in the fridge, and the rest I'll put in the freezer to use throughout the rest of the month. I really like just roasting these or cooking them in the pan with some olive oil, rosemary, lemon juice. I always save the bones to make bone broth with later, along with whatever veggie scraps I accumulate throughout the week. I have a recipe for bone broth that I make in the Instant Pot. I'll post it up in the corner, and I'll also leave it in the description box below. It's super easy, it's really delicious, and I make it like 2 or 3 times a month. So you can see that I've pretty much put away all the fridge and freezer stuff. What I have left are like pantry items. So I've got some Diablito deviled ham. I like to mix this with ketchup, mustard, and mayo, believe it or not, sometimes some hot sauce, and put it on this flatbread that I've been making just with some gluten-free flour and coconut milk, baking soda. I'll show you guys that recipe if you'd like. I also have Vienna sausages here. This is just a snack straight out of the can, or also to make arroz con salchicha, which I showed you guys how I make that in one of my pantry challenge videos. So I'll have that linked in the description box as well. The corn is also for the arroz con salchichas. It's so easy, really budget friendly. So I figured, why not? I should have this on hand all the time because it's a quick and easy meal. Speaking of, this is my favorite gluten-free pasta. I find that it has the best taste and the best texture. It's chickpea based, and they had them on sale. Usually they're $3 something a pack, but they were $2.89 this week. I bought a salt grinder because we were out of salt, and I'm bougie like that. The very last thing I have today is my tea and my coffee. So this is 10 Dunkin' K-Cups of coffee. So that's gonna last me a little over a week. And then this box of tea bags, it's got like 50 bags in it, so that's gonna last me way longer. I like to alternate them or just kind of have them both on hand so that I can decide on any given day what I want. And I also try to just stick to one caffeinated beverage a day, usually right when I wake up. So these are gonna last me quite a long while, but that's it. That's my necessities for the week. That's everything I got to last me actually for the next couple of weeks. The total for everything was $118.81. Oh, I also got some parchment paper, which I didn't include, but that is included in the price. So that's gonna do it for my grocery haul this month. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I hope that you'll please give it a big thumbs up before you go. Next month's grocery haul is probably gonna be Whole30 themed. So if that sounds interesting to you, I hope that you'll come back. Make sure you subscribe because I post at least 3 times a week and I wouldn't want you to miss a minute. Bye.